Hey guys, so I have another sourdough recipe for you guys today that I know you're gonna love. These are sourdough Hawaiian rolls. I've made sliders with these a couple times and they are so good. So I wanted to share the recipe with you guys too so you guys can make them as well. This recipe I actually got from Farmhouse on Boone, so I will link the recipe in the description so you guys can check it out. So let's get started. In this bowl I have 5 cups of flour, and then I'm just gonna add all of the ingredients together. So we are gonna put a cup of pineapple juice in there, and I made everything a little bit room temperature. So I got my 1 cup of pineapple juice and then a ½ cup of milk. Yeah, ½ cup of sugar. And then a ¼ cup of softened butter, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 egg at room temperature, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And here I have my starter that I fed last night already, so it's nice and active and bubbly. And so we need a ½ cup of this. So now I'm just going to use my dough hook to mix this up in my stand mixer until it gets nice and soft and elastic and smooth. It'll probably take around 10-15-ish minutes. So. I let this rise for about 9 hours, I think, and then since it was late, I didn't do the rolling yesterday. I just put the whole thing in the fridge, and it did rise a little bit more in the fridge, but that was totally okay. So now I am just going to put it out on the counter, roll them into balls. I am going to weigh them because for me it makes it easier to get even sizes. So last time I made these rolls, it was about 73 grams per roll. It's obviously gonna differ a little bit if this is a little bit heavier, but what I do is I just turn it on and I just weigh the whole thing, 1339. And then I just divide that by 18 rolls. And then that's how much it's gonna be roughly. The way that I roll these balls, I just kind of like put them together and pinch them on the bottom, and then I like cup them in my hand like this, and I put them on the, let's see if I can get a better angle. I'll put them like this, and you don't want it to be a very floured surface because it's just going to slide around, so you kind of want it to be a little bit sticky and grippy, and then you kind of just like cup it in this part of your hand. Do that while you just like rotate it like that, and you kind of curve your fingers in, and then you just roll a ball like that. It's pretty much doing exactly what you would do with a bench scraper on like a big bowl, like scraping while you're turning. That's pretty much what you're doing with your hands. And then we'll brush them with an egg wash, and then we'll bake them. After you brush the rolls with egg wash, you put them in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit and bake them for 20 to 25 minutes. I'm actually using these Hawaiian rolls to make some sliders tonight. I'm making barbecue pulled duck sliders. So I just slow cooked some wild duck, and we are putting barbecue sauce in there and putting them on the sliders with some cheese, and it's gonna be so good. I've never actually tried these before, but I'm sure they'll be good. I've tried Thanksgiving sliders where I have all the leftover Thanksgiving stuff with the cranberry sauce and everything, and it's delicious. And you can also make like burger sliders or pulled beef sliders, pulled pork, brisket sliders, anything you want. The rolls are just really good, and they'll go good with everything. If you guys haven't checked out my sourdough bread recipe yet, you can click right here. Make sure to check it out because it's super easy, not complicated. I do a lot of home cooked meals from scratch here on this channel, so if that's something that you guys enjoy, make sure you subscribe so you won't miss any of the delicious home cooked recipes.